Too many plays, I won't even play.
Out of my way.
Get out of my way.
Out of my way.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Denver Broncos and the Cleveland Browns.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, huh? I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Denver Broncos and the Cleveland Browns.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here comes Williams on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for Broncos first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Gibbs now from the gun. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's fourth down now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
19 Chargers.
Sanders going to throw on fourth. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
Come on, let's go.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's go.
This is Gibbs on second down. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Sanders now on third down. And the Browns get there and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. It doesn't look like it. He took it all the way. Touchdown. Oh, baby, what a return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Here comes Williams on the return. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And they dodge a turnover. On the return.
Awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now. Cowboys. Going 80. Tiger.
Now Sanders. They'll set up the screen. It's Williams. He dodged the tackle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. To the air on first down. Sanders. Screen here for Gibbs. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Working out of the gun. Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
18 Cardinal. Trap 60.
To throw now is Sanders. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this.
Okay, ready.
We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Slot man motioned over. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. He's got it at the 6. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos push their lead to 3. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
319.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. A lot of space ahead. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
319. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. 319.
Rodgers from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So 2nd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
158. Get 300. Get 300.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Cordell Flott there on the stop.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Zoom, zoom. Hey, 88, 88, 88. Here, Mike. 115.
Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. He finds Worthy. Complete. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Sanders going to look to throw. Completed to his running back. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down on the Broncos.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Kevin Pirates! Cup 19!
Throwing again here, Sanders. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
60 Maverick! Riggs! Trap 60! Mustang 19!
3rd and long here for Sanders. Kraft has it. They strike for 23 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
19, 60!
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down,
19
Denver.
Warriors 70! Ready?
To the air, Sanders. Forced out to his right. Wow, wide open here, complete. He spins right by him. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
There's another for him. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. 65, 70, hop 70. 19 tight.
Man in motion here. Sanders back to throw. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. But the Broncos will get it back. Whew, heads up late to cover that one. Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
60 Vices, 60 Vices.
Here he goes, third and long. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
And with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. And you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever got the ball fully in.
The field goal, a 46-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Turpin with a return. Good work so far. He's got room. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway to the 15. And he is gone. Touchdown. All right, so this solid first half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong, and they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns grow their lead to 8. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Blake Corum now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10.
Cup 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. It's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You can tell this is going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Viking 18. Buffalo 18.
Third and short here. Sanders. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's 4th down. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. From the 40-yard line now. This is first and 10.
A gain of 9 yards.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up second down. Man in motion out of the slot.
Ready?
Looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Set up, get 300. Get 300. Green 8. Team right. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Green 8, get out.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Cuts right. It's a foot race. Cuts it right sideline, and there's daylight. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Browns lead by 15 now. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Sanders setting the pass. This one taken in by Kraft. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's Sanders now. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So second down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for third down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, kid, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Sanders now on third down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
19 tight, 19 tight. Warrior 70, grab 60, grab 60.
They'll go. It's Sanders. It's on target to Williams. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He goes on a hurry-up offense here.
And the Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
46-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Again, it's Gibbs. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. And is Abdul Carter making plays as he cleans that one up.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
8. 5 men in the secondary for the Browns. 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Eagles, 60 Eagles, Panther 11, Panther 11. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
Third and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 Lions. Ready.
On first down, here's Sanders. This is Metcalf working that right side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
To the air on first down, Sanders. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They've got a man in motion.
19 Tiger, 19.
Gibbs is in. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. McPherson at the point after. He's good on the extra point effort. And the Broncos get it back to within one score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. He's going to field this at the 2. Escapes the defender. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10. Here's Rodgers. He's got a man left. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Walker on first down. And this hasn't been a common sideline with him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. That one complete to Pitts. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Browns, first down.
To the air on first down, Rodgers. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Hand off to Walker from the gun. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a launch. It's going to be 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Inside.
To the air on 3rd and long. Going deep here for the end zone. They did it! He made the interception! DJ Turner comes up with it. Through the defense he goes. Room to burn. 30. He's at the 10. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver. But we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. He had no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. He just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick 6. Wow.
And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the 4th quarter. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a Walker run. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
88,
Firing quickly as Rodgers complete. Inside the 25. And finally they catch up to him at the 11. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Off play action. Here's Rodgers. He brings it in. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
This is Walker on 2nd. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
3rd and just 2 to go.
319.
Looking to throw. Catch made left side by Luka. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 4th quarter lead. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
35. Broncos 28.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Sanders has him on the quick hitter. There he goes on the right side. Touchdown, Denver! So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos tie this game 35 apiece. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Turpin with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
18.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was brought down by Bruce Sanders. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 27-yard line.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
258. Get 300. Get 300.
Here he is to throw. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And this one doesn't go far. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Looking to throw it. Short pass brought in. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
319. Inside.
Throwing now. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
319.
Now an inside give to Walker. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
For the field goal, a 25-yard attempt.
That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives them a lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. He's got the squiver. And he's brought down Brock, and that brings his ball game to a close. So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the